Good morning. This morning, for an hour, we're going to be playing Foundry. It's a new factory building game, kind of like it's a cross between Satisfactory and Factorio. And I like both of those games, so let's jump in and check it out. I have played a little bit. See about turning don't know if you can turn the tutorial off. Got quite a few little you can actually turn it on. And you've got multiplayer options on here. That's cool. Keep behind you. Let's go ahead and hop in. Let me just...
Welcome, operator. I'm Carl, your facility management artificial intelligence. My goal is to assist you in setting up a factory. Let's run a few basic checks before we get started. Open your map to check your surroundings.
Okay, I dropped the music some so that you guys can still hear me when I go to talk. Let's see, set to open my map.
Fantastic.
Different type biomes, it looks like.
Equip your ore scanner from the inventory and use it to locate the ore patches.
Okay. We gotta fix this first. Tell you about the color of my drill. I am the wrong color. Nice. Automatically does the drill too.
To get started, approach both of the ore patches and mine some ore.
How far over are you? Okay, we'll do this one first because this one doesn't seem to give you a whole lot. Kind of funny because it's voxel based, but at the same time it's not voxel based. It's kind of weird. Everything's in squares and chunks, kind of like Minecraft, but at the same time it's not like Minecraft. It's more like Factorio or Satisfactory. I know it only said to get 100, and I just went over by like 100 and change. Grab some of this up because we're gonna need this too. And it automatically gives you biomass, unlike Satisfactory, where you have to actually make the biomass. You don't have to do that in this game. I mean, it didn't tell me to grab any yet, but I know I'm gonna need it, so I just went ahead and did it. Alright, where's the landing zone? There it is. And here's the other ore over here. Well, the only two we can see right now, or find right now. Because, kind of like Satisfactory, you have to unlock new ore types in research bar in order to find the new resources.
Go back to your drop pod and use the built-in smelters to create your first crafting materials.
Alright, so let's Oh, and instead of smelting this into bars and then having to smelt it into something else, it'll automatically smelt it into whatever it smelts it into. Put that in there. Let's drop that in there. While we're waiting for some materials, let's go ahead and collect some more of this stuff. Let's find out a spot. The reason I say that is because I do believe that was right over here, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, let's do this. Come this way. Then straight across this way. Alright, let's see how much we got. We got 21 plates, 22 plates, and some rods.
Now that we have basic materials available, we should start crafting building blocks
We
which
do
act as
morning.
the foundation for other buildings. To do so, you need to open the crafting menu and click the desired items. Then, place them in the shape of a platform next to one of the ore patches.
Okay. So one thing I had learned, for some reason, this ore takes longer to process than that ore over there. So we're going to go ahead and start our platform this way. And you can do this, which makes building go a whole lot faster.
To automate ore extraction, we need to set up a drone miner.
Yep.
Craft one and place it on top of your foundation, right next to the ore patch.
We will after we get the space of operations set up. Go ahead and build it and we'll do that. Now you notice I left exactly 4 blocks there. It's because these drone miners take up exactly 4 blocks.
Drone miners and most other buildings require power to function. Let's build a biomass generator on the same foundation as the drone miner. Once built, you need to harvest some plants and trees with your mining drill to collect biomass. Insert the biomass into the generator and it will start to power all buildings on the same foundation as the generator.
About the only thing I could say I probably don't like, I played this a little bit, I would say is how literally everything needs to be set on the foundation. You, unlike Satisfactory, where you can build things on the ground and then move it to a foundation when you're ready, you can't do that in this. You have to build it on the foundation, otherwise it won't work. However, the thing I do like, excuse me, instead of having to run wires everywhere, I just place this down here. I do this.
Go watch your mining drones acquire your first automated ore.
It starts working automatically.
Anyways, we need to get going.
Excuse me again. Let's see if I got anything left over in these. Let's see, I got 16 over here, 26 over here. So now he's gonna want me to make smelters, or a smelter. But before I do that, let's I need one more of those. Yep. Got the smelt down more materials. Okay, so now it wants me to make one of these. I need some of these first though. Am I missing plates? So there's also a range. They have to be a certain range from them, otherwise they won't go in the mine. If you hit tab, you can cycle through. I think you got 3 bars. Yeah. Now it's gonna start mining. That should start mining. Hopefully, it should go down and recheck. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll focus on the smelter. First, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put it. So we'll go ahead and click to build it, but we need some more plates. Now, unlike, well, kind of like Satisfactory, 1 smelter per ore. Kind of also like Satisfactory, it takes more than 1 smelter to smelt the equal amount of ore that the robots put out. I haven't figured out the ratios yet. Let's see here. We have a little panel here. See, there's a total of 4 drones. And it looks like they bring back 4 ore. Let's see. Yep, they bring back 4 ore each trip. So that's 16 ore a minute, I want to say. Alright, let's see, I should have one built. But we need room, is what we need. This right over here is going to be where I put those. So let's go to this side over here. Then my finger slipped. Let's see, we are going to start with that one down there. We're going to put the panel this way. We are going to set you literally right there.
The smelter is more efficient than the inbuilt drop pod smelter, so you should start using this from now on. Another benefit is that we can automate the smelters to make our life easier. For this, you need to connect the drone miner to a smelter by using loaders and conveyor belts.
So over here you click that, take all the ore out of it. Just for right now, I'm going to throw this in there. Because it's faster than waiting on that one. It takes 3 seconds to smelt down 2 ores. 2 ores give you 1 item. It's the same thing with these, except for it takes 3 seconds. It still takes. It says this is faster, but I don't understand how, because it still takes 3 seconds to smelt down 1 ore or 2 ores for 1 plate. This button automatically takes whatever ore is in there and throws it in there. This one will pull out whatever items down here in the output content. Okay, so let's see. It wants me to make 2 loaders. Oh, that's these. And then 20 of those, but we need more plates before we can make 20 of those. Just like Factorio, however many resources they're asking only makes 2 belts. So that should give me a total of 12. Now the belts, however, do not have to be on one of these to work. They will work whether they're on them or not. Yes, I see that. Great, your inventory is full. That's great. Let's drop these right here. We need 2 more belts.
It looks like you understand the basics of factory building. Congratulations. To advance, we need to start our research program. It will help us unlock new technologies to improve and grow our factory. Build a research server to get started.
Okay, so if you look one side, They simplified this game for you. You really can't mess up which way this goes. One side says building, one side says belt. Now where these things kind of look like the things used in Dyson Space Project, except for your own first person mode. You right click it and it gives you the option as default where it'll do whichever one's coming in, or you can do input or output. Obviously building's going to be input because this is where you want the ore to come in. And I don't know if 20 is going to be enough to reach over here. I don't think it's going to be. Now, those, I just thought about that. I am going to have to dig down underneath that. Do need to be on platforms. In order to work. You would think they would pull power from whatever building they are connected to, but they don't. Let's see, I'm going to go like this. Yeah, I thought I was going to need more. And in this, you don't move when you walk on. Well, you might move a little fast. No, you move the same speed regardless, but the belt won't carry you like in Satisfactory or in Factorio. They'll move you faster as well. How many rods I got left? Okay, I got plenty of rods left. Right clicking will automatically do 5. Okay, so now here's where it's gonna get a little tricky because, like I said, that thing's got to be on the foundation because they do get power, and in order to get power, everything needs to be on foundations. They're also color coded. Brown means you got an output, or copper. I guess that's copper. You do have a flashlight. Copperish color. And that's like a iron or a bluish color. Take you right down to here. There. We need the right turn. That's gonna end that one. So now I don't know how this is gonna work because I haven't done this yet. Because I'm bringing the other ore over to here. I think once it runs out, it'll automatically switch. I'm not sure. 100%. Now, okay, so let's see if we can figure out the ratios. These make, let's see if it'll say, okay, drone range 6, drone count 4. Tells you it requires foundation, but it doesn't tell you the output of the machine. Or, yeah. So we are going to need another one of those. We do have ore all the way to here. We're just going to let this finish. this smelter, I think we'll put back here in this corner. Like so. Actually, if you hit F, it lets you disassemble what you just set down. Although it picks it up whole, it doesn't give you resources back. So you don't have to remake it, which is great. Because that just gets to be tedious and agitating. Oh, however, this does do a one-to-one. These do a one-to-one rather than a, rather than doing 2-for-1. This will do 1-to-1, 1 ore for 1 item. So you figure if you drop 200 ore in there, you're getting 200 of whatever material is made. Yeah, and see it auto switch, which is awesome. Now, however, you notice it stops. It's because there's still plates in there. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do this because I planned on doing it anyway. Oh, I hate when I do that. There we go. Now I need to make 2 more of those things so I can get ore from there to here. And we need more, 76 of those. I got 9 plates. Need 2 of these, and that should be enough for those for now. This one is going to be an input. Oh, I forgot to set it. Well, I actually set it there. And this one is going to be an output. And the beauty of it is that, oh, really? Forgot to set it. That is going to be a straight shot from machine to machine. So now, because I've already played this, I already know what the next step's going to be, which is the research server. Here's where it's going to get a little interesting, because it's going to want me to set up an assembling system to make the science packs after I make the first 3. So the assembler, there's 2 steps to the process. I'm going to have to come off of this into an assembler to make these, and then I'm going to have to come off the assembler for those to make these. And these are fairly simple to make, kind of like Blue Science and Factorio. It takes rods and just those machines. Now here's the thing. These things are putting out 1 plate per ore per 3 seconds. This is putting out 1 rod per ore every 3 seconds. The assembler will not keep up with this. And the second assembler will not keep up with the output to things. So I've been trying to figure out ratios for like a day now to try to build an efficient little factory, even though this is just a demo. but also to give my viewers more information. So let's grab up some plates, because we gotta make more room. Anyway. I will go ahead and build the research facility, just so I have it in my inventory down here. We'll put that on page 2. I'm still making components. Oh, and if this is in your way, you can pick it up and move it. It doesn't change your landing zone. Your landing zone is still here. The grid status, you can see how much power is being outputted. Each one of these, the power is easy to figure out. One of these put out 600 kilowatts. And right now it says it's running at 70% efficiently. I don't have a lot of biofuel yet. Left. So let's go grab some of that while we wait for some materials and stuff to be processed. I do like the way it got little braking animations and things go flying when you drill it with the drill. It kind of also reminds me of Galactic Survival, because you use the multi-tool. Your drill is not a drill in this. To me, it's more of a multi-tool because you use it for everything. Where in Satisfactory, grab like all these bushes. Like, I wish that was a feature too, because all these bushes could be biomass too. You can't drill them, but you should be able to pick them up by hand. Maybe the developers will do that. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Some more rods. Okay. Now, the research thing, I think I'm going to want out this way, which is why I picked that up. So, let's make me a whole bunch of these. What I would really like to do is go into somehow make a backlog of the machine parts, because the machine parts are what's going to get us. Because for some reason it takes so long to make those. I guess for right now we'll slot this right here.
To advance in research, you will need to build science packs. Craft a few by hand to unlock your first research, the assembler.
Okay, so it wants me to craft a couple of the resource packs. The assembler takes 3. If I come over here and hit this, here's the research tree thus far, which doesn't look too bad. It's still got a ways to go. You can see things over here, or you can pick them from over here. But if we click on that, and we hit start research, it takes 15 seconds per science and 3 science packs per section. So, in other words, it's 15. It takes 15 seconds to go through one science pack. Got 2 out of 3. There we go. We got all 3 now. I drop those in there and let that do its thing. Now this is almost pushing at max grid now, because this machine eats up a lot of power. It takes, it doesn't say, but if I actually go to the grid status, I think it'll tell me how much it's using here. 200 kilowatts. The smelters are 100 apiece. The drone miners right now are reading 0, and that is only because the line's probably backed up.
You just unlocked the assembler. This machine will allow you to automate production of more complex items. From here, your top priority should be to automate the production of more science packs.
Oh, my top priority is going to be to build this giant platform so that I can set this up the way that I want it set up. Oh, the blocks do break eventually, huh? I wonder how much each one of those blocks hold. Whatever you have highlighted, Z will take you off of. I think the only way I could really do this is if I make a dedicated smelting array, or somehow I split this off to run to 2 different smelters and have an assembly line over here just for the machines for the machine parts, and then have that run to an assembler strictly for the science packs. But in order to make, let's make one and set it down and see how long it's going to take to make those. So I was thinking of putting the machine part factories back here. I think it's going to take more than one to actually keep up with the assembler that'll be back here to make the science packs for this. Only one way to find out. Let's drop this here-ish. Okay, so to make these, it takes 40 plates per minute. It says it'll output 40 machine parts a minute. Okay, to make, no, that's not what I want. I want this. to make the science packs, I need 20 of the machine parts a minute and 16 of the rods per minute. Now, and then it only puts out 2 science packs per minute. So that is a lot. I know this thing says it'll put out an equal amount of these a minute, but I haven't seen that as of yet that I could tell. I don't know if they just messed up on the ratios when putting everything together or what, but that doesn't seem right. Let's test it. Let's make us another smelter. Oh, we're gonna need another one of those too. Next, another smelter. I'm gonna need one of these. Because this is going to start chewing through some power. I'll set that right there. We're going to put this smelter right back here. So let's see, let's find our line here. Remember, those things are too wide.